Greetings, Poofarians. Welcome back to another episode of coloring game Little City, which is free on Steam. We colored in a little grandma last time, and now we're gonna color in what looks like an abduction, like a burglar and the victim. It's again bigger than the last one, so wow. Oh my goodness. That is huge. Will you work along with me now? Alright, so let's start with 1. And we will slowly color in everything that we can find on this image. So yeah, the episodes will get longer. And I also got a few comments from people who said, you know what, don't do speedruns. As of now, because that may change in the future, but they say don't do speedruns. We like to hang out with you. It's just a few minutes a day when this video gets released, when these videos gets released. They just like me to blabber about stuff, and I can blabber, as you might have noticed last time. The subject was a little bit different than what you're used to. Not from me, but from professional YouTubers. They don't talk about poop like that. They talk about poop like it's a disgusting thing, while I treat poop like a healthy, natural thing. I mean, look at it this way. It's all about perspective, right? If you can poop, and your poop looks and smells like it should, you're healthy. So it's a health thing. You should not be ashamed of that. Because if you're, I should worry if your poop suddenly turns blue or something. You're sitting on the toilet and you look downwards. There's like one big blue turd lying there in the pot. I should be worried then. But yeah, again, we are talking about something that we should not talk about. Or maybe should, but you know what, let's talk about different things. I haven't had a lot of copyright infringement thingies. Probably because I lowered the volume of the game music. Or maybe some of them just aren't copyright now, I don't know. Which seems a little bit weird, because why would one be and the other wouldn't be? Doesn't make sense at all. Anyways, it's 2020 currently. At time of recording it is. And at time of release it's probably even further into 2020. Still need to get used to the term 2020. I will probably make a lot of mistakes, even though from the 20s on, like the 2000s on, I really never had that mistake. In the 90s, 1900s, we had to do 1996, 97, 98, 99, whatever. I always used to forget what year it was. Because suddenly you have to think, now it's... no, it's different. Because we also said 19 something, but with the 2000s, the 2000s, we never said 2018, 2019, 2010, 2011. We didn't do that. We just went 2010, 2018. So it will be 2020 for us now. Instead of 2020. We don't do that stuff here in good old Dutchy land. Some people hate it when I say that, by the way, Dutchy land. But hey, I live in a land which is inhabited by Dutch people. So I keep on calling it Dutch land. I don't care. And if you're stupid enough to believe that's actually the name of the country, that's on you. Don't blame that on me. Don't, I know you're out there. sighing, face palming because I say that, and they're like, it's the Netherlands, and foreigners have trouble with it already because they call it Holland, even though it's not Holland. And basically that is true. If you think it's Holland, it's not Holland. And then I hear you go like, what like history? It's what we get. Well, let me explain you something. The Netherlands exists out of 11 provinces. 2 of them are called Holland. We got North Holland and South Holland. North Holland lies in the north on the west side of the country, and South Holland lies on the west side of the country in the south. And the term Holland, where it came from, why mostly the Americans actually think the country is called Holland and get confused when it's not, is because back in the 1400s till 1600s, what we refer to as the Golden Age, because we conquered half the world back then. I missed some Niners there. Let me tell you, the west side of the country lies against the North Sea, which is a sea that's part of the Atlantic Ocean. And our harbors were all at the west side. So all our shipmen, navy, whatever, armada, I don't even know how we called it back then, all the big ships, they came from Amsterdam, and not sure Rotterdam was also part of that already. But yeah, they all came from the province of Holland, north or south. So when they arrived at foreign places and people asked them where they came from, they just called out their province and they said, I'm from Holland. And that kind of stuck. So that's why most of you foreigners think that our country is called Holland, even though it is not. It has nothing to do with the country except that there's provinces called Holland, and most of our sailors from back then came from those provinces. So don't be a dingus and say you're going to Holland. Be smart and say you're going to visit the Netherlands, because that's where I live. I missed 2 16s there. Okay, we can fill them in. So yeah, instead of some sort of mental lesson thing, this time you're getting some actual history lessons from good old Poofy here. The history of why people think my country is called Holland. And now you know. So don't fool yourself. Be smart. And use the correct word for the country. So yeah, that's all I have to tell you today. I'm not sure. There's probably more stuff that I will tell you. For now, I'm just a little bit focusing on coloring the numbers. No 5s, but there are 6s there. Whoa! Also, if there is a subject you would like me to discuss while I'm coloring, you can let me know down in the comments. Are there any questions that you want me answered? Let me know down in the comments. And I will be happy to answer them with the knowledge that lies in my power. If I cannot answer them, if I do not have an answer, I will let you know. But if I do, I'll be glad to answer it. But do keep in mind that I will keep private stuff for myself. So there might be some things that will... Whoa, no, damn. Stupid game. That will remain unanswered. Damn it. Why did this happen? I just wanted to move upwards. There? Alright. Now move to the side. And we're gonna color in the rest here. It's like a stick-up. Like there's 2 criminals. One with a mask, or maybe it's just Halloween. I don't know. But this is a huge image. don't even know how long I've been recording already, because the timer is not on screen right now. It's right behind this game, and I don't have a timer set next to me, so I can actually look at the time I have already spent on it. Nope. But we'll see. Even though if it will turn out to be half an hour, that's fine. I don't care. That's another half hour filled for you guys. Right? Probably having lunch or something. Maybe dinner. Or maybe you're just watching this before you go to work. I don't know. Maybe you're just lying in bed. Can't sleep. You wanted something very relaxing to watch. I mean, that can happen too. I can imagine you doing that. Did I miss some 6s somewhere? Nope. 8. So yeah, you could let me know in the comments, by the way, what you are doing while you're watching this video. Because I'd like to know. Oh, that sounds a bit demanding. I'd like to know. I don't need to know. It would be, you know, fun for me to know what you guys are doing when you're actually watching these videos, because that gives me a little bit of personal feeling. Is that the correct word? Gives me some insight on what you guys like to do when you're watching my videos. And those things make me happy. Knowing everything the world has to offer. No, that's that's a joke. No, just, I mean, yeah, I would be delighted to know what moves you guys to go and watch my videos, or especially these ones, the coloring ones. Besides, they're freaking awesome and very relaxing, because they are. Beautiful. We're not even halfway there. Nope. This will take a long time. 15s, but hey, there's large areas of things, of colors, certain colors. Wait, there's 16 there. There we got some 18. We got a little bit of 19. A lot of 19 here. Pretty neat. And then we got some 20. Those are the highlights. There. I missed a 10. I missed a 10. Oh, mouse. Come on. There's the 10. All right. So let's move down. Fill in another square. This is so great. The image will be amazing. That's one thing that's for sure. The image will be amazing. There. Now fill in this criminal. Kind of need a little bit more blood in my legs, so I'm moving my legs a bit. Because sitting in this position can sometimes drain the blood from my legs. Okay. This is a very dark suit he's wearing. Is it leather or something? I'm not sure. We will see. We will see in a bit. Because color makes all the difference. All the difference. Also, I have asked the developers if there's an option for me to get all the DLC, but I think that chance is really slim because they haven't answered me yet. But hey, we still have a lot more to do here, and there's the original coloring game also on Steam that I want to play. And we can always see if the DLC will still be okay and available. And if not, we need to find another solution. But I'm not sure yet, because right now I got my hands full on these. Blah, blah, blah. And they are getting bigger and bigger. So I will probably have to spend a lot more time each time. They will no longer be 5-minute videos. They will be fully fledged until completed videos, but the reward will be so big. Once we see the little animation, the little animated image we get when we have finished another level, that's completely worth it. There's no 11s, 12s, there's a few 12s. There's a lot of 10s here, by the way, that I missed. How could I miss those? 14s? 15s, yes. But the other side on the right, it's smaller, so we have surpassed the halfway mark. I did miss a 16 there, I saw it. 17, and then we get 18. I kind of feel like a little Bob Rossi right now. Put a little 3 there. 3 should not be alone. Have a little friend. That guy was amazing. There, some 20s. And then we still missed a 13. But yes, let's move to the right, and then... No, I shouldn't move to the right. I should move down. Because there's still an entire area here that we haven't colored in. We haven't filled yet. But as far as I see it, it's a lot of 7s. So that will be easy to fill up. A lot of 7s. There's a few 4s. No 5s. There's some 6. There's a lot of 7s. It's pretty cool. Nope. Nope, my mouse slipped. Gotta fill back in those 3s again. Then go this way, that way. Beautiful. Alright. I am getting a little bit empty on the things that I should say, as you may have noticed. There's a 10, but have no fears. That has nothing to do with you. That has a lot to do with me trying to focus. So, right. Let's go this side. And we're nearing the end. Well, nearing the end is an overstatement. Or an understatement. Or an overstatement. It's an overstatement, isn't it? Because we're not really nearing the end. Not at all. There's a lot of things to do still. 6, 7. Yeah, a lot of 7. Gotta fill in this entire area here with 7. Okay. Boop. Boop. There. There. I love it that the game automatically saves your progress. Like, yo bro, if you want to continue later on, I got your back. And I'm just like, later on, what are you talking about? I'm gonna finish this piece. It's a one-time sitting for me. I don't do stuff in more episodes than... I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I'm stuttering. My brains are slowly shutting down. But it's fine. We are getting near the end right now. Yep. Towards the end. It's pretty cool. It's his gun there. It's carrying a little gun. Or a big gun. Alright. But I think we already tackled the hardest part. Which was... Oh no, there's a little hard-ish part. There's some details here. And details are usually ones that are hardest, or at least take the most time and effort. We're done with the 7s on the big areas right now, because this will be grass. Yeah, this will be grass. 11 is green. There's 110. Lots of 11s here, which we will fill in. It's the grassland there. Alrighty then. Brup, brup. Almost done with this part. There, now we got 14. No, 15. Yeah, there is quite a few 15s. Snap. Then 16. There's a few. 18. Wait, there's some 16s. How did I miss those? Then we get some 19s. A lot of them because his mask is white. But Poofy, you're coloring with blue. That's correct. But blue is basically dark white. In this case. Or gray, maybe. Right, and the last bit over here. Finishing the ones, the last ones. Then we get some 4s. And everything should end up in a little check there. So we could actually see if we have missed anything or not. 8, there's a few 8s. 11, there's a lot of them. All right, fill in this big area there. There we got some 14s, or just one, some 15s for the mask, some 19s for the mask and the flower, and finally these 20s. Yeah, it is a burglary, a hostage. It's a hostage indeed. But that's a cool image. I like it. And that's also another episode done. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like what you're seeing. And please don't forget to tell your parents about me. Leave a thumbs up. And I hope to see you down in the comments. For now, I, Poofy, salute you.